Alright everyone, good morning. How is everyone doing this morning? I really hope everyone is doing well today. And as far as I know, I am. So we'll definitely see what happens today. So, today is of course the RWT, as it is Wednesday today. And thing is, we did not have a tornado drill. So no tornado drill today. But Huntington's on, weather's on, SPC Indiana's on, Johnny Thunder is on. So good morning to everybody. Highway's on. So obviously, as you can see, there was no tornado drill today, and I evidently fell for somebody's stupid prank yet again. Like if all of y'all weren't aware. So yes, I did fall for someone's stupid prank again, which I need to be more careful on what people tell me. So anyway, we are catching Nebraska's test though during this stream here. That'll be at 11 a.m. So we are catching Nebraska, and I believe it's also Iowa that's testing at the same time. So we might actually be having a dual tornado drill today. Um, yep, someone told me. So it has have the Pennsylvania tornado drill was a fake. Yep, I hate it too. Honestly, Pennsylvania should have been doing tornado drills from day one. Severe Weather Awareness Week isn't until April for this state, and yet all that Pennsylvania does is send out a alert tone saying, "Hey everybody, it's Severe Weather Awareness Week," and that is it. There's no dedicated tornado drill. There's no dedicated lightning drill. There's no dedicated flood drill or whatever the heck is within the Severe Weather Awareness Week. But there is nothing like that here. There is nothing like that here. So, but anyway, Nebraska Weather Radio 2. Yeah, I'm going to be getting that on here shortly for the tornado drill for Nebraska. But I also do believe that, yep, 10 a.m. is testing time. Yeah, so I do also believe that Iowa also does it at 10 a.m. So I will be pulling up Iowa on either the Echo Show or the iPad. Either one. But I do know that. How charged are these? The other one's evidently dead. I don't know why, but this one always is dead. Here you go. Come on now. Thank you. Charge away. Come on. This one loves dying. Look at this. This one loves dying. This one loves dying. I don't get it. This one loves dying. I don't get it. This one's good. This one loves dying. I don't know why, but this one certainly loves dying. So I don't get it. Indiana, and you're getting severe weather on Sunday. Yeah, I saw that. So, all right, come on, charge away. Come on, charge away. So there you go. Your aunt's birthday is today. Oh, happy birthday to your aunt. Oh, come on, Candle. Come on. There's no way it's that dark for you to turn on. Come on, Candle. Are you kidding me? There is no way it's dark enough for you to come on. Really? I told you, both my candles have very bad sensors. They don't seem to sense properly. They do not seem to sense properly. Like, seriously, it's light out. Broad daylight. And that candle turns on. In broad daylight. Holy cow. You're supposed to hit 83 degrees on Saturday. Yeah, it's going to be pretty, I guess, hot because that kind of is warm. Too impatient to turn off. You mean turn on? Well, I mean, I guess so, but holy crap. This one does not come on until almost dark and should be coming on sooner. This one can wait a little bit until it gets a little bit darker. Holy cow. Too early for 80s. I agree. Too early for that. Oh my god. You just imagine how summer's going to be. Alright, come on. I don't really care for these light bulbs because these light bulbs are hot. So once I run out of these light bulbs, I am going to have to go to the store and get some more that are mainly this size. I put the dead one into this candle because I have no more of those smaller ones. All these are bigger, and this is so bright that it will not cause this candle to turn on at night. So, yeah. So, I'll be getting both. I'll be getting Nebraska on either device. I'll be getting Iowa's and Nebraska's, and then I will screen record this streamer later for whoever's test I get on the Echo Show. So, but yeah, but I'll screen record again whoever test I get on the iPad. Probably Iowa. I might do Nebraska. So anyway, Phoenix, Arizona hit 99 degrees yesterday. Yes, they did. All right, come on, candle, turn off. It's not even dark out. Come on. It is like not even dark out, as you can clearly see. Not even dark, and you're on. Crazy. Come on. Like, why? And it's 10:46. But anyway, shadows don't really affect them that much. My grandparents' candles don't even do these, or do this, I should say. They don't even turn on in broad daylight. This one's probably got a faulty sensor. So does that one. So both my candles pretty much have faulty sensors, I guess. And this one turns on way too early, and this one turns on way too late. So, yeah, weird, but we have a few flurries at 7:30 a.m. Wow, I never had anything here. You can clearly see that there's no snow that fell here. All right, come on, sun, come out. Maybe you can make the candle turn off. But there you go. But anyway, we are getting ready for the RWT here as always. I think I turned the alarm on. I did by accident. So there is the candle that evidently loves to turn on in broad daylight. And there you go, 13 minutes until OKX tests. Yep, pretty much. Now let's figure out which station or which streaming website I can use to catch either or. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead to Weather USA and see if they have any stations, either Iowa or Nebraska. Let's see. They do not have an Iowa. Oh, yes, they do. Never mind. They have, let's see. Do any of them work, though? Let's see. Des Moines. Let's see if Des Moines works on here. Yep, it does. Let's see. KZZ 80. Nope, doesn't appear to work. Okay. What about Sioux Falls? WXL 62. That works. And what about St. Exonar, or how I KXI 68? Let's see if that works. Nope, it doesn't. So I think Des Moines will be, excuse me, for the iPad, and then maybe I'll do Nebraska for from the Echo Show. Come on, I can tell it's getting later out, so you better turn off. Excuse me. Okay, whatever. So I'll probably use WXL 57 for the iPad, and then we'll see if Nebraska works on any of these. Echo. Search NOAAweatherradio.org on Google. Alright, let me see what this is. Let me see here. Let's see if any Nebraska stuff works here before we get these tornado drills on the way.
Well, I was just sitting there watching the Weather Channel when it flashed across the screen.
Okay.
News alert, here comes a big one. It's the worst we've ever seen.
I don't know what this song is. Look out for flying pigs.
Everybody better head for the hills or
I don't know why this is on here. There it is. Look out for flying pigs. Literally is what it's called. Wow. Okay. I know, we're looking for Nebraska here. So let's go ahead and go to Nebraska. Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Kansas, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Nebraska. Whoa, hold on. I'm going way too fast for Nebraska. Whoops. Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska. Oh, yeah. Okay, that works. Grand Island works. Doesn't look like Lincoln works.
With lows in the mid.
Oh, I lied. There it is.
Chance of rain 50%.
Lincoln does work.
Chance of rain 50%.
Omaha works.
Thursday night. Partly.
You see.
Valley, California.
Nope. Okay, great. All right. Well then, we'll see. We'll use Lincoln for the tornado drill from Nebraska, and we'll use Des Moines for um Iowa. So there you go. WSG 89 station in there. Oh, I don't know. Depends where it's out of. But anyway, what the heck is that song? I don't know. It was just on there. I don't know what that song was, but interesting. It was interesting. I never really caught it on there before, but I just find it interesting. I don't know why it's on there. Thank you, Candle. You see, you finally turn off after I look away. But I bet if I put my hand in front of you, you're gonna turn on in broad daylight. Yep, I knew it. Yeah, I knew that you were gonna do that. Yeah, this one's got a faulty sensor, that's for sure. That one's got a faulty sensor, so. But anyway, you're using Beatrice for Nebraska? Cool, nice. I think I'll use Lincoln, because I evidently, or Omaha, but I think Lincoln is the clearest reception out of all of those, so I think I'll use Lincoln. So that is NWS. I think North Platte. I don't know, honestly. Actually, maybe it's Omaha, but anyway. Um, oh, Salem is in your recommended, yeah. You'll use Beatrice for Nebraska and Des Moines for Iowa. Yeah. But the thing is, Johnny Thunder, they're going to be doing it at the same time, I think. So you're going to want to have one device on. You're gonna want to have one device on Des Moines and the other one on Beatrice. But there we go. I think it's a little bit better. But yeah, I'm gonna be using Lincoln and Des Moines. So Lincoln is pretty clear. So hopefully you'll do Sioux City. Okay, cool. Yeah. So hopefully Des Moines will do theirs on time. Hopefully Lincoln will do theirs on time. Not Lincoln, Illinois, Lincoln, Nebraska. Since both of their tornado drills, I'll be catching Maryland's tornado drill next week. Not next week. Wait, hold on. It's Friday. Hold on. I don't think it's next week. Wait, yeah, it is. April 9th. No, it's a little bit over a week from now. Maryland has a tornado drill coming up too. I'll be getting that. Pennsylvania, they should be doing a tornado drill, but evidently they're not this year. Again, like when would they ever do a tornado drill? And Minnesota and Wisconsin, I think that concludes really the tornado drills. I did miss Michigan because I did not know they were doing the tornado drill the same day as Ohio, so oh well, but that's okay. I at least caught a few tornado drills this year, so that's bonus. I caught Kansas, I caught Illinois, Missouri. See what else drills did I get? I got Illinois, Kansas, Missouri, Virginia, West Virginia. I don't get Maryland, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. So I'll be getting at least 7 drills. That's good enough. I think I was not able to get the Carolinas test because I was busy that day. So screen recorder that also uses a microphone. There you go on your iPad on the online weather radio website. There you go. And you phone the record on your computer. I see. That's cool. Anyway, we all know what today is. Today is Wednesday, right? Today is Wednesday, and it is 10:55. So we're 5 minutes out from the tests, from the tornado drills. So you'll use Lincoln NWR. Lincoln, Illinois. No, they're not doing a drill. Lincoln, Nebraska. Go to Lincoln, Nebraska, not Lincoln, Illinois. They we all know what happens in 2 days. We all know what happens in 2 days. I don't want to bring this up, but I just want to make sure that y'all are aware. We all know what's happening in 2 days. 2 days is Friday. We all know what's happening Friday. So there you go. It's 9:55 a.m. Yep, at Central Time. So we're about 4 minutes out from the drills. Arlington area WX is stream for RWT. Okay, his RWT said to go off at around like okay, minutes. 5 minutes? Okay, interesting. Hiberia Park, PA, somewhere in eastern PA, evidently. Oh, so I just gotta go. Okay, so yeah. So we all know what 4 minutes from the drills. Yep. So I'll be monitoring the Nebraska drill here, and I will be getting the Iowa drill on the iPad. So, yes. So there you have it. 4 minutes until OKX goes off. So, yep, monitoring KHB 59 now. Yep. And before I forget, I'm going to take all this stuff down so we can have... Probably should get a replay just to make sure things are going properly. Jesus, no. God damn, YouTube, what are you doing? Fine. Don't take me to my playlist. I want to make sure that the replay is fine. Alright, 10:57, so in about 2 minutes, we're going to go to the stations. After I do this test, just to make sure everything works. Ow. Stick around with us, top of the headlines next. Okay, I guess that'll work for the CTP RWT. Alright, cool. Alright, now, since it's getting close to the tornado drills, we now need to get ready to go to the stations that are going to be broadcasting the tornado drills. There, we have the clean camera now, so you gotta go to capture the tornado drill. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and get to the tornado drill here. Let's go ahead and get ready to go to the tornado drill. It's 10:58 a.m. So let's see here. Let's go to. I said I was going to do Des Moines. Let me turn off the microphone so that way it's not heard. And we will get the Nebraska one up here.
Afternoon. In Lincoln, it was 39 degrees under partly sunny skies. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska.
All right, 10:58. So we are going to go ahead and start running the screen recorder right now. As it is 10:59. And we'll sit here for the Nebraska one.
Dry conditions. Another marginal risk of severe storms will exist across eastern Nebraska Friday night with more hail possible. Rain, possibly mixing with snow, may occur across the area Sunday morning, and then again Sunday night.
Oh, nice. You're going to finally catch your RWT not at school. That's cool.
Remain less than an inch at this time. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation will not be needed today or tonight. This is NOAA All Hazards Radio.
Don't go to WXO40. Go to somewhere like Lincoln or Des Moines.
Nebraska. The current time is 9:59 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Lincoln area. Today, partly sunny. A chance of sprinkles this morning, then a chance of rain showers this afternoon. Highs in the upper 60s. Southwest winds around 5 miles an hour, becoming south with gusts up to 20 miles an hour this afternoon.
All right, here we go. Any second now.
20%. Tonight, partly cloudy until midnight, then mostly clear with scattered showers.
Oh, nuts. Crap.
Not as cool as those in the upper 40s. South winds around 10 miles an hour.
There goes
Chance of
Iowa.
rain 40%. Thursday, mostly sunny with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Warmer with highs around 80. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 20%. Thursday night, partly
Alright,
cloudy
I
with
was
occasional
going.
showers and thunderstorms until midnight, then mostly clear after midnight. Not as cool with lows in the upper 50s. South winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts
Now, where's Nebraska?
25 miles an hour. Chance of rain 30%. Friday, sunny, breezy with highs in the lower 80s. South winds 15 to 20.
And there goes Nebraska, but Iowa failed. Well, Des Moines did.
This week's test of the National Weather Service NOAA Weather Radio All Hazards Warning Alarm System is in support of the tornado drill for Severe Weather Awareness Week in Iowa and Nebraska. Normally, the weekly test of this alarm system is conducted every Wednesday at 11:15 a.m. If there's a severe weather threat, the tests are postponed until the next available good weather day. The alarm tone will activate for severe weather and other life-threatening emergency messages for 9 transmitters across eastern Nebraska and southwest Iowa. This is only a test. There is no severe weather threat currently across eastern Nebraska or southwest Iowa. As part of this week's special test tornado drill, dispatchers are encouraged to fan out this message to test emergency communication capabilities and local spotting and activation procedures. All schools, businesses, hospitals, law enforcement, and other agencies are urged to test severe weather emergency communications and sheltering plans. This concludes our test tornado drill in support of Severe Weather Awareness Week in Iowa and Nebraska. We now return you to your regular programming. This hazardous weather outlook is proportions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa.
Alright, there you go. There was Nebraska's test. Or not, Nebraska's drill, I mean. Echo, go home. Echo, go home. 11:03. As you can see, Des Moines failed.
This is NOAA All Hazards Weather.
I'm going to keep that running to see if they try to redo it. I'm sure they will.
This is NOAA All Hazards Weather Radio Station WXL 57.
I'm going to keep that going for a few minutes until CTP tests. If they don't get their test, I'm going to have to deal with it. And the candle turned on again. But it's getting cloudy. So that's normal for that candle to turn on cloudy days. KHP 59 tested early. Wow. During the Iowa tornado drill, Des Moines failed. Yep. Des Moines failed. We'll see. I'm going to keep that running, see if they try again. So I will keep that running for a few minutes. At least Nebraska did theirs properly. But there you go. So thanks, Candle. Yep, you're back on, of course, since it's getting cloudy now. But, oh well. So there you go. What do you mean? Illinois already did their tornado drill. They already did their tornado drill. Alright, come on. Let's see if Des Moines tries again. Yep, there they go. Yep, Des Moines trying again. And getting it off of WXL 57 in Des Moines, Iowa. So, yep, there goes Des Moines' second chance. Or second try, I should say.
This week's test of the National Weather Service NOAA Weather Radio All Hazards Warning Alarm System is in support of the tornado drill for 2025 Severe Weather Awareness Week in Iowa.
There we go.
Normally, the weekly test of this alarm system is conducted every Wednesday at 11 a.m. If there is a severe weather threat, the tests are postponed until the next available good weather day. The alarm tone will activate for severe weather and other life-threatening emergency messages for 14 transmitters across central Iowa. This is only a test. There is no severe weather threat currently across the state of Iowa. As part of this,
Thank you, WGAL, for sending me a notification in the middle of a tornado drill.
Communication capabilities and local spotting
At least it wasn't personal.
All schools, businesses, hospitals, law enforcement, and other agencies are urged to test severe weather emergency communications and sheltering plans. This concludes the test tornado drill in support of Severe Weather Awareness Week in Iowa. We now return you to regular programming. These are the 10 a.m. conditions for the Des Moines area.
There you go.
Des Moines Airport.
There was a success.
The temperature was 45 degrees Fahrenheit, or 7 degrees.
There we go. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and crop it to where that happens. Let me go ahead and crop it to where it happens.
But we have this heat stretching all the way up to the northwest. Seattle breaking heat records with daytime temperatures in the mid-70s, but still crushing old records. And Portland did get up to 80 degrees throughout the afternoon yesterday. So we're going to be watching a handful of cities for more heat records today. This will linger into Thursday as this ridge of high pressure shifts farther to the
Okay,
east.
we're good.
So we'll have the chance for some record heat.
I'll save that. And what time is it now? What time is it? Oh, 11:07. Okay, great. So there we go. 3 minutes until CTP goes and does their test. All right, Des Moines tested. Well, tested slash drilled, I should say. But yeah, they did the drill. Second time is a charm. There you go. So I decided to catch the fail as well as their second attempt. So there you go. So I figured that that's what they were going to do. But anyway, it is time to now set up for CTP's test. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's set up for CTP's test. That's right. Let's go ahead and set up for it. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Why don't we go ahead and do that? I think that'll work good. Set up for CTP's test. That's right. Let's go ahead and set up for it. Oh, I forgot to plug the iPad in. 64%, but that's not so bad. That ain't so bad.
Weather Service forecast for Gary, Cumberland, Dauphin, and Lebanon counties, including the city of Harrisburg. West of today, mostly cloudy. Highs in the mid-40s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Gusts up to 35 miles an hour this afternoon.
Oh, be quiet, Ryan Snail.
Partly cloudy before 8 p.m., then clearing. Lows in the upper 20s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Gusts up to 30 miles an hour through midnight. Thursday, not as cool. Sunny.
And we got about
Highs in the mid-50s.
40 seconds left until it's 11:10.
5 to 10 miles an hour. Gusts up to 25 miles an hour in the afternoon. Thursday night, not as cool. Partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 30s. West winds
There's no
5
way.
to 10 miles an hour. Here is the latest National Weather Service forecast for Adams, York, and Lancaster counties, including the cities of York and
Alright, here
Lancaster.
we go.
West of today,
15 seconds away. Listen that now.
mostly cloudy between noon and 4 p.m. Then
We'll
becoming
stand here
partly
if you don't
sunny.
get any static
Highs in
interference.
the upper 40s.
Here we go.
West
10,
winds
5,
15 to
4,
20 miles an hour.
3,
Gusts
2,
up to 35 miles an hour this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear.
Alright, good morning,
Lows
State
in the upper
College.
20s.
It is another
Northwest winds 10
Wednesday.
to 15 miles an hour.
So let's go on and get a test out, shall we?
Thursday, sunny. Highs in the mid-50s. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. This is the National Weather Service Office in State College, Pennsylvania.
Come on
The
now.
sounds you just heard were a test of the specific area message encoding into an alert systems. During dangerous weather events, no weather radio receivers can be activated by these systems. A message with information about a watch or warning would follow. Tests of these systems are normally conducted by the National Weather Service between 11 a.m. and noon each Wednesday. If there is a threat of severe weather, the testing may be postponed until the next good weather day. Repeating, this was a test of the specific area message encoding external alert systems. Here is the latest National Weather Service forecast for Perry,
That was a pretty good test this week.
11 counties, including the city of Harrisburg.
So, thank you very much.
Rest of today, mostly cloudy. Highs in the mid-40s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Gusts up to 35
Alright,
miles
let's
an
go
hour this
ahead
afternoon.
and get the
Tonight, partly cloudy before 8 p.m.
scrolls done first.
Lows in the upper 20s.
Why don't we get the scrolls done
10
first?
miles an hour.
So there you go.
30 miles an hour through midnight. Thursday, not as cool.
Let's go ahead and get the scrolls done first.
Highs in the mid-50s. West winds 5 to 10 miles an
Memphis,
hour.
Tennessee still hasn't done their test. Well, that's because they're in Central Time, so they still have another hour.
Thursday night, not as cool. Partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 30s. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Here is the latest National Weather Service forecast for Adams, York, and Lancaster counties, including the cities of York and Lancaster. Rest of today, partly sunny, then becoming mostly cloudy between 1 and 4 p.m., then becoming partly sunny. Highs in the upper 40s. West winds 15 to 20 miles an hour. Gusts up to 35 miles an hour this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 20s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Gusts up to 30 miles an hour through midnight. Thursday, sunny. Highs in the mid-50s. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Thursday night, not as cool. Partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 30s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Here is the latest National Weather Service forecast for Schuylkill County, including the city of Pontville. Rest of today, mostly cloudy with a slight chance of snow showers. A slight chance of rain showers between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Highs in the lower 40s. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 20%. Tonight, mostly cloudy, then becoming partly cloudy between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m., then becoming mostly clear. Lows in the mid-20s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Gusts up to 25 miles an hour through midnight. Thursday, sunny. Highs in the lower 50s. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thursday night, not as cool. Partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-30s. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. And now
Alright, time to blind myself.
Friday, partly sunny with a 40%
Whoa, I
chance
hit the
of
hot
showers.
spot quickly
Highs in the
today.
upper 50s. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of showers. Lows around 50. Saturday, mostly cloudy. Unseasonably warm. Highs in the mid-70s.
Oh, wow.
Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a 40%
Where is the hot
chance of
spot? I
showers.
lost it. There it is.
Unseasonably mild. Lows in the upper 50s. Sunday, showers likely. Continued unseasonably warm. Highs in the lower 70s. Chance of rain 60%. Sunday night, showers likely. Unseasonably mild. Lows in the lower 50s. Chance of
Alright.
rain 60%. Monday, showers
Running
likely.
Snow, you can be quiet.
Highs in the mid-60s.
Time for y'all to be blinded.
Rain 70%. Monday night, mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of showers. Much cooler. Lows in the mid-30s.
Oh, good.
Tuesday, partly sunny. Cooler. Highs around 50.
Oh, there you go. The blindness expired.
The outlook from Wednesday, April 2nd to Tuesday, April 8th calls for above normal temperatures and above normal precipitation. Normal high temperatures across central Pennsylvania during this period range from the low 50s over the Allegheny Mountains to the upper 50s across the lower Susquehanna Valley. Normal lows range from the low 30s over the Alleghenies to the upper 30s across the lower Susquehanna Valley. Here are the 11 a.m. conditions in the Harrisburg area. In Harrisburg, it was partly sunny. temperature was 45 degrees, the dew point 21, and the relative humidity 38%. The wind was northwest at 24 miles an hour, gusting to 30. The pressure was 30.06 inches and rising. At York, it was cloudy. The temperature was 46 degrees, the dew point 23, and the relative humidity 40%. The wind was west at 16 miles an hour, gusting to 25. The pressure was 30.06 inches and rising. Now, a few other local conditions. Lancaster, partly sunny 44. Reading, cloudy 45. Sealands Grove, mostly sunny 42. Williamsport, cloudy 40. Allentown, cloudy 45. Elsewhere around Pennsylvania at 11 a.m. Philadelphia, partly sunny 46. Pittsburgh, partly sunny 36. State College, light snow 30. Altoona, light snow 33. Bradford, light snow 29. Erie, cloudy 30. Scranton, mostly sunny 40. Now some conditions to the south. Washington, D.C., mostly sunny 48. Baltimore, mostly sunny 51. Once again, in Harrisburg, it was 45 degrees under partly sunny skies, and at York, it was 46 degrees under cloudy skies. This is No Weather Radio, all hazards, station WXL 40, serving the lower Susquehanna Valley and originating from the National Weather Service in State College. Here's the hazardous weather outlook for the following counties: Adams, Cumberland, Dauphin, Juniata, Lancaster, Lebanon, Perry, Schuylkill, and York. For today and tonight, the probability for widespread hazardous weather is low. And now the extended outlook for the period Thursday through Tuesday. Low humidity and breezy conditions could result in an elevated risk of wildfire spread Thursday afternoon. Spotters are encouraged to report significant hazardous weather. Here is the daily climate report for Lancaster, Pennsylvania. The high temperature yesterday in Lancaster was 60 degrees. The 24-hour low ending this morning was 47, producing a mean temperature of 54. The average high temperature for today is 54 degrees. The average low is 34. 0.00 inches of precipitation has been recorded over the last 24 hours ending this morning. The coolest day of the week with highs ranging from the mid-30s in the north-central mountains to the low 50s in Philadelphia. A brisk and gusty wind will make it feel even colder, especially over the western and northern Allegheny Mountains. Scattered snow showers will expand across the northern half of the Commonwealth this morning into the early afternoon before dissipating over the Poconos by later tonight. Decreasing clouds in early tonight will allow minimum temperatures.
Interesting. Not to mention, it can be heard other TV stations whenever there's a required monthly test on or an SVR. That's interesting.
The weekend with temperatures reaching 15 to 25 degrees above the historical average for late March. Periods of rain showers are expected Friday through the weekend, with the potential for meaningful rainfall early next week. A sharp frontal passage on Monday appears to bring an end to the warm spell, sending March out on the coastside into April Fool's Day.
Ooh, my favorite day.
National Weather Service forecast for Perry, Cumberland, Dauphin, and Lebanon counties, including the city of Harrisburg. West of today, mostly cloudy. Highs in the mid-40s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Gusts up to 35 miles an hour this afternoon. Tonight, partly cloudy before 8 p.m., then clearing. Lows in the upper 20s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Gusts up to 30 miles an hour through midnight. Thursday, not as cool. Sunny. Highs in the mid-50s. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
Wow, there's already...
Gusts up to 25 miles an hour
Oh,
in the afternoon. Thursday night, not as cool.
wow. Okay, so there's already 6 minutes left of the RWT. Well, guess what it's time for? It's time for me to put up my RWT catch. Would be EAS number 3861. Okay, here we go. 3861. At least that's where I think I'm at. Let me just make sure. Yeah, the big premiere is coming up this Friday. Yep. 3860. So I need 3861. So yes. Beautiful. And then I will get those tornado drills up soon.
Well, you're gonna have to just take our word for it, I guess. This is a live look inside
Did you say WXL40 or yes, you did. Congratulations, Mr. iPad. 326 whoop slash 25. EAS number 3861. I have to work on the second part. Today is going to be an exciting day for y'all. Today, this afternoon, probably at some point, I'm going to be starting to work on the part 2 of the very chaotic weekend that we had 2 weeks ago, almost. Are you charging away, or are you just sitting there dead like a doornail because you just don't want to charge or whatever? I want to know. What are you doing? Looks like to me you're just wanting to sit dead. Come on. Charge, would ya? Yeah, you just want to sit dead. You're fine. But you just want to sit dead, I bet. Come on. There's no way that you're always dead all the time. Come on, Mr. Earphone. Come on. I need you. Holy cow. That's like this. That just, I just got scammed, basically. I pretty much just got scammed off of that, I think. I think I got scammed. They don't really work, so only one works. Yeah, only one works. So, okay, well, I guess I'll have to deal with just one, evidently. So today, yeah. Anyway, I've got a tight schedule, so I'm pretty much going to need to get going here because I'm at 71% SOC and it is 11:22. So in a few minutes, I'll go ahead and go. But yes, today, I think this afternoon, I'm finally going to be starting to work on the huge project of part 2. Actually, I can go back to the replay. I'm going to start working on the huge part 2, and that is 4.5 hours long. So part 2 is going to be a little bit longer than part 1. No, Mr. 24, you're not going to fall. Okay. Oh, there goes me knocking stuff over. Need to get it right here. There we go. What did I drop? I dropped, what was it? Fell. Something fell. Well, this Mustang did, that's for sure. One of it was this little orange Mustang. That fell. And the other one was, let me see what it was. Oh, it was this little... What the heck is in here? Something's in here. All of that's what's in there. What's a good big crack I can peek into? Yeah, that's what's in there. So I don't know. This is crazy stuff. It was just up here. Ugh, can't stand up there like that. Okay, the Mustang is going to go back there. Kind of knocked over the diesel doocies. Oopsie. There we go. But then I need to figure out how the heck I need to get this thing straight. Come on. There. That works. Okay, well, oops. But I mean, at least I got them back on the shelf, so... Maryland will have a tornado drill on 4/9/25. Yes, I know that. Thank you to Super Mario 757 for making a community post about that. LWX had and tested again today. Oh, had anesthesia. Oh, interesting. Anesthesia. Interesting. Huh. So they tested twice. Interesting. I was focused on CTP like I always am, but interesting. So I know. I wish Pennsylvania would do tornado drills because Pennsylvania gets tornadoes. Yes, that is true. That is something we need to do. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. What I just did. Um, I really do wish that Pennsylvania did do tornado drills because it actually would be a really good opportunity for everybody who doesn't understand how tornadoes can be. It can basically give them an example. So, yeah, I don't know why we don't do tornado drills, but honestly, Pennsylvania should have been doing them on day since day one, and they have not done one this year. All they do for Severe Weather Awareness Week is get on the EAS and say, "Hello, everybody! It is Severe Weather Awareness Week," and they just basically tell you about what the heck severe weather is, basically, not a tornado drill. So no, I don't want any comments saying, "Oh yeah, they do tornado drills. It's just not a specific tornado drill." They do not do tornado drills. Pennsylvania does not do tornado drills. So I don't want any hated comments about that. So there you go. I don't really have a living room, but it kind of is a living room. But anyway, I know they don't believe tornadoes hit Pennsylvania, but they do. Um, but they sure do. Yep. My family does not believe that tornadoes hit Pennsylvania because evidently, of course, we don't live in Tornado Alley. So of course, they think that tornadoes cannot go out of Tornado Alley, but evidently they're wrong. But anyway, that's basically what's happening. So hopefully later this afternoon, I'm going to start on this huge part 2. I really hope that my storage can handle this part 2, as it is longer than part 1. Part 2 is 4.5 hours long, almost. And part 1 is only about 4... excuse me. Part 1 is only about 4 hours and 9 minutes. So basically, it's about almost 15 minutes longer, I should say. Part 2 is just about 15 minutes, part 2. 15 minutes longer than part 1. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm evidently mixing myself up now. But anyway, it is somewhat clearing. And, yeah. Excuse me. But, anyway. Leaving my camera to film alerts when I've got... Yeah, I know, right? So... I know. Usually I do that whenever I expect alerts, because every time there is a severe weather day here, I always get booted out of the house to go somewhere, either to a store or dinner or what. But seems like they don't know that I'm able to come on here and stream stuff, so that way I can actually get alerts even when I'm gone. So hopefully, hopefully. But anyway, oh, I like trains. I just haven't caught a train in a while because I've not been in town much. Even when I have been in town, there's been no train. But I'll try to film a train whenever I run into a train. You're off to school. Okay, you can't catch the RWT. Okay. See you, Johnny Thunder. So anyway, yep, I'm going to go ahead and get going as well because I have a busy schedule today as well. So I do really hope that you have enjoyed, and I will definitely try to start the part 2 of the huge compilation today, and hopefully I can get through as much of it as possible. So anyway, that's going to be a lot for me to go through. Part 1 took me long enough. I don't really want to go through part 2, but I am because I know that y'all are going to like it. So, and it'll boost my EAS count. But anyway, that's going to be it for me today. I really hope that y'all have enjoyed, and we'll see each other again next Wednesday for next week's test. With no more drills, because pretty much March is the tornado drill season. So we have no more tornado drills coming up until April. We have Maryland, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. But anyway, that is pretty much going to be it. So I will see y'all next time. Until next time, bye y'all.